two undefeated teams. Two teams that have defied the odds and come through this season unblemished. Now, each looking to take one final step and become a college football undefeated national champion. As we see the number 2 seed in this playoff, the Georgia State Panthers, taking on a squad from the Big Ten, the Rice Owls. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. This one is not returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the same runner's got it again. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
this is what I love to see from a defense. As the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Linebackers making some adjustments now. Back, looking to throw for it on third down. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. Defense jumps on the ball. So they take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn that ruling on the field. They bring the punter onto the field now. And he's got some space here. And the returner brought down by that coverage team. The guys up front lined up. It's first down. There's the handoff. Fights off the defender. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Now it's 2nd down here. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Big pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Crosses the 30. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Touchdown. Rice just ran away from the defense. Simple throw. All the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football. He makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Automatic in the PAT. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. Long kickoff. No chance for a return. It'll be a touchback. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. This group is coming off a quick 3-and-out. They put something together with this run. Looking to throw it on first down. Finds a man open on the right side downfield. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
Boy, huge play by this offense. A good throw, nice accurate throw. But I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
It's good for a 3-yard gain, so 2nd and 7.
Hat on the hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Second down after that run on the previous play. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Oh, it's tipped to the line and intercepted.
This happens. The big dog up front is working hard and snatched his opportunity. Good for him.
And here comes the Rice offense on the field now. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, the defense was locked in on that play from the very jump, and the fullback just didn't have any speed to get around anybody. Stuck to the run perfectly.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down.
Get some ball, defense. Let's go.
Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Nice grab. It's Foster. Finally brought down, but that play moves the ball all the way down to the 21.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot. But I think the reality is seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Second down after that run on the previous play. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Here's the toss play. Runner heads outside. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Now it's third and short from the 22. You expect this is 4-down territory. Let's see what they do on third down.
Hey, it's an incompletion, but it's a nice job by the quarterback. I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on fourth down.
And the field goal unit coming on the field now. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will extend their lead even further.
Snap, hold, the kick, everything there perfect to put 3 points up here for the offense.
That's a deep kickoff, hammered out the back of the end zone for a touchback. First down here for this offense. He'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
Right here, right now, D.
Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a second down play. They'll hand it off. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, just stoned at the line of scrimmage by this defensive front. They have been having their way at the line of scrimmage the entire first half of this national championship. And if these guys do not find a way to become more than one-dimensional, there's no way they're going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. And is intercepted. Going the other way, can they catch him? Touchdown, Owls. And the defense adds 6 with the interception return. And a pick 6, a monster play by this defense.
That defender showed a lot of athletic ability there with the ball in his hands. I wouldn't be surprised if the head coach watching that thought about maybe giving him some reps as a returner after that touchdown.
And This won't be returnable out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Georgia State offense on the field now. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick 6 last time out here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, positive yards there on 1st and 10. Good job up front by that offensive line. Good hard running by this running back. And now you got a lot of options. That playbook can really open up on 2nd and inches.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Here's a throw underneath the tight end. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a 1st down.
I guess we get so caught up in these wide receivers and their playmaking ability and getting them the ball in space. And right, the defense has to pay attention to them. Often too much attention opens up an underneath drag route like this, and quarterback makes a good read. Nice 1st down.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Receiver makes the grab, and the gain just good enough for a 1st down. A new set of downs after that completion. And now the handoff. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and we got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire 1st half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back. Catch made on the right side. And the ball to the ground. And the ball will bounce out of bounds, so they avoid the turnover.
Oh, my gosh, Chris. You can almost feel a collective sigh of relief coming from the offensive sideline as that ball rolled out of bounds. The offense catches a break. One more awkward bounce. That ball maybe stays in bounds, and the defense has a recovery.
Can't hold on. Good defensive play brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense will go for it here on 4th down and 3. They're trying to run it with the option. Oh, and it's fumbled. The lateral goes wrong. The defense recovers, trying to run this back now.
Chris, I don't think he would have gotten the 1st down regardless, but a good job by this defense of knowing where the 1st down marker is and then coming in with bad intentions to create that turnover and get the ball back to their offense.
And the Rice offense is out there again. Love stretched the lead here with a touchdown. Had to settle for 3 last time. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They ate up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
Quick spin on the run. Right down, it crosses midfield to the 46.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely first down, but he got it.
The sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Second down after that run on the previous play. The back's got it. You bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers. And don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid game.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. They'll run it here. And they'll stop him short of the line to gain. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Makes the toss, testing the right side here. And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the first down.
Boy, when you get down into the red zone, one thing we know about quarterbacks in the passing game is the windows are tight. Love to see this offense here picking up some positive yards down in this tight area by getting the ball to a playmaker and letting him do his thing.
So the offense takes the field in the final seconds of the half. Chance for just a couple more plays. And he stopped just short, down to the 2, but an excellent run. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. Looks like the final play of the half coming up. On the ground, trying to muscle it across the line. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes onto the field. And that one's straight down the middle. And that field goal, the final play of this opening half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. All right, let's get the second half going now. The kickoff team is out there. And the kickoff is hammered, sails out the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Owls offense back out there. First play of the second half was a handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain. Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Finds his man. It's Foster. Breaking free at midfield. Big play in enemy territory all the way to the 41-yard line.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes.
He breaks clear down the right side. It's a foot race. Touchdown, Rice. And the beatdown continues.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the point after is right down the middle. That one sails out of the back of the end zone with the touchback. territory. They can't have another one of those here. Off the play fake on first down. Wow, a third pick tonight by the QB.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be in the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
First down, looking to throw the ball. They'll try a pass here. Locates the tight end. It's complete. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll hand it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. So here we go, third down. Defense needs a stop here, trying to force a field goal attempt. And the runner takes off to his right. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
How about that, Chris? They run the football here on third down, almost pick up the first down. What it does, though, is it gives them a much better chance if they decide to go for this of picking up that first down.
Med kick right down the middle. Can't hit it any better than that. And they add to their lead. So after adding to this big lead, they'll set to kick it away. And here's the return from inside the 5. He steps out of bounds at the 14. That's where the drive will start. Here comes the Georgia State offense back out there. See if this quarterback can bounce back. The last possession, a pick on the very first play. Corner's back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. First play of the drive, they're going to throw the football. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Makes the first down, but crazy place. Big hit there at the end. That's good timing there. Receiver makes the catch and it has some room to run.
Yeah, anytime you're going to run a route like this, you know who needs to get a lot of credit is the offensive line. Because this play takes some time for the receiver to work his way across the field on that drag route. And the quarterback that time had enough time to be able to navigate the coverage and make the act.
Sacked on heavy pressure there.
And the offensive line is so